Are you a car guy? Do you love working on cars, looking at car magazines? We're not. So let's see what we think these cars are. Fishwax Show. Whoa! Special effects department got a bump up on that. All right.
Magic cups.
Magic cups.
So
All right.
If you mean car guy like I drive cars, then I'm a car guy.
We have to drive an automobile for stuffs.
Yeah.
That's right. Mostly minivans.
But when you mean fixing cars, I'm not a car guy.
No. I put on my own windshield wipers the other day.
I did too.
Yeah. Yeah!
Manly.
Ugh! And I take it to go get my oil change. But yeah, so you've got a 10-pack of cars, trucks, whatever you want to call them, and we don't know the names.
Like we might know the names, but we're probably just gonna. What we're gonna do is say this is what they should have named this car.
That's right.
Like a more accurate description of the car or something. I think you'll figure it out when we start this.
All right, so this is the first one by. We know it's from Honda.
Honda. There's an H.
There's an H, so it's a Honda. It's not a Hyundai.
Yeah, no. It's a Honda.
It's a Honda. So I'm going to call this the Hyundai half a minivan. Because it looks like their minivan, and they just give it a truck bed.
That's a great name for it. They ran out of metal, so they made me a truck. All right. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, why is Honda making a pickup truck? Nobody's going to buy that. No. Dodge, Ford.
Those are pickups.
Those are real pickup trucks.
Real.
Can you imagine dude in Alabama driving his Honda truck around?
No.
This looks like something you see in like San Francisco.
Yeah. Guys, I have a truck. I transport my peonies.
Let's go mudding. No, so all right, that's that poor truck. They're trying.
Good job, Honda.
Good job, Honda. All right, this is the
Toyota.
Okay, well, this one actually says it on its license plate. If your car says the name of it on the front license plate, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's not. So, this looks like a concept picture. Is this real?
RAV4. It's real. First thing I thought was like, that looks like, in like Cars movies, it looks like a car with a massive, awesome stash.
Oh, yeah, like Lightning McQueen?
Yeah.
This would be
that other guy that had a stash. What was his name?
I don't know.
Stash McGoogle.
Stash McGoogle? No, this is, it said the RAV4, it should be the RAD4.
RAD4.
Yeah.
Rad Stash.
Rad Stash 4. Why 4? Was there
4 wheels?
I was going to say maybe they failed 3 times. This is the 4th try.
I want a RAV5, like one extra wheel.
Weren't they doing like with the Priuses? Were they like 1, 2, and 3 and now they're stopped? Maybe this was the same thing.
Maybe.
I don't know. No. Comment below why this is the RAV4.
RAV3s are very rare. A lot of money for a RAV3.
You gotta pay for that. All right, next up is, this, not Honda, but this is the Hyundai.
Hyundai.
Because it's, it's italics.
And the guys on, the British guys on that show, what's it called? Top Gear, is it?
Top Gear, yes, the old one.
Hyundai.
The Hyundai.
Hyundai, that's what I prefer to call it. The Hyundai.
The Hyundai. Is this an Outback? No, it's Subaru.
It's Hyundai. I think it's the Kona.
The Kona?
I remember. I looked it up.
It's named after a cone?
I don't know.
Did you just make that up, or is that real?
I just made it up.
Okay.
See the eyeballs or the headlights? They look really mean.
They look like they wouldn't do anything.
I think it's like angry that you pronounce my name wrong. You're saying Hyundai.
I'm a Hyundai.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks like a generic little crossover minivan. Like they all look like. From Hyundai.
RAV4 reject. This is a RAV4 reject.
I always felt like the guys on Top Gear, they're really upset unless everything is a Jaguar.
Jaguar. Roar. Yeah.
Yeah, great show. I love that. All right, so have you seen one of these rolling around before?
Don't know. Probably not.
Probably not.
Not in Elizabethan.
Not known too many.
No, this is a true story.
Oh,
I said, like when my son was younger, he was really into cars, just like the logos and everything. And he's like, I want to see a Bentley. And they're like, you won't see a Bentley in Elizabethton. And it was like a week later. I was like, what? There's a Bentley.
And he's like, what?
Yeah, they're ugly, but I'd take one.
That costs more than anything else? Yeah, exactly. So, is this
a Lotus?
This is a Lotus?
Lotus.
I thought this was a Spider. So.
Elise, I think is what
a Lotus. A Lotus.
My vibe from this is like very surprised, fast lizard. Lizard mobile.
That's what it should be called. Like a chameleon.
Yeah.
Or a gecko.
Yeah.
Yeah. It kind of looks like it's been... Like, I don't know. It feels like it should be longer than that. Like a little Miata. Just...
Well, when you're used to driving minivans.
Everything looks small. Yeah. Gotta live that minivan life. This definitely looks like a car that I would not fit inside.
Yeah, you would have to stay in there for quite some time.
Yes, like my father-in-law, he recently got like an older Porsche, like with the top down. Wow. I was like, I wish I could go for a ride. It's like I'd be like sitting in the middle of it, like oh god, look like Shrek going around the turns. All right, this is truck, big truck, GMC.
We put more metal in our grill than you have in your entire Prius.
Yeah, this is a lot of grill. And like the angles, like you don't even see any of it. It's just all grill.
GMC, you want to be a man? Buy this truck.
Was Chuck Norris like their spokesman for a second?
I don't know.
But it should have been.
Isn't it that? What's that guy with the big mustache?
The big mustache?
Old cowboy guy. What's his name?
I don't know. Old cowboy
Elliott.
guy? Oh,
Sam Elliott.
If
you're not a man now, you will be when you buy a GMC. See, that one rhymed.
That was a good one. Great. I should really hire you and him.
You're welcome, GMC. Subscribe.
But I don't know what else to call this. It's called Tough Old Cowboy.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Cowboy. I'm not a Honda Ridgeline.
Because there's like 3 of those in the country left. Actual cowboys.
I just ate your Honda Ridgeline.
What? Car cannibalism. So I can guess, is this perhaps the Ferrari Roma?
Yep, there it is.
I'm a car guy now, actually.
Right, yeah.
I figured it out. You're welcome. Yeah, so you have to carry that sign around with you everywhere you go.
Yeah, set it up. Yeah, 2 parking spaces.
It's required when you buy a Ferrari Roma. Only sold in Rome, so it's a little harder for people to get.
I guess so.
Doesn't look like, I don't know what it looks like.
This looks like a Corvette ran over something.
Like an old Corvette?
Yeah,
and the Stingray looking.
Got stuck up under the front.
It doesn't look like you could go over a speed bump.
No.
How do people do that? When you lower your car,
really slowly.
You're still going to bottom out.
You just can't go to the grocery store. You gotta go all the way down the aisle and come back up the next aisle.
Well, like those you could handle. Like you go through like the neighborhoods with like the big speed bumps. Yeah.
Why didn't, like in Batman, why didn't the Joker figure that out? Just put speed bumps everywhere, then the Batmobile's stuck.
That was the last episode, actually.
You got stuck on a speed bump.
It's like teetering on top of it. They got to call the Batcopter. Bat-wrecker.
Robin, I need the Bat-wrecker now.
Commissioner Gordon, get the wrecker out here. All right, so that probably costs like $500,000 too, by the way. Yeah. And you get a free sign.
BMW M3, I think is what it was.
That's the M3?
I think. I could be wrong.
I thought the M4... This looks like a little...
They're all like something.
It's M4 was I think for the long time. Yeah. Yeah,
I'm probably wrong.
About. No. Is this also like a little crossover?
Looks like something. I don't know.
It looks like just a little sedan, and they just kind of went back a little bit.
It looks like, how many grills can we cram on the front of one car?
5.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody's going to buy it.
And you're still going to buy it because it's $1 million.
No, they won't. Nobody's buying that. There's 20 different better cars than that. If you want a Beamer, you get a Beamer. Yeah. You don't get that one.
My idea of a Beamer is like the old school, a guy with a sweater around his vest driving it like an old, I guess, 90s or 80s.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I do.
You know what I'm saying? Because we're car guys. We know what we're saying.
Exactly. I remember our buddy Matt that drove me to school. He had an old Beamer. It was like, super expensive back in the day. Got it for like dirt cheap because it had some miles on it, to say the least. All right, so this is the Mazda no headlight.
Yeah. It's like, I always, look at the headlights as eyes and then like the mouth. I can't not see that as a crazy person.
What's that called when you see faces and everything?
Insanity.
Yes.
Face yellow.
Hence why you're watching the Fishwax show at 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
These look like the little lights that you put underneath your kitchen cabinets for like accent.
Yeah.
These should not be illuminating your path at night.
Looks like angry squatting sumo wrestler. No. You buy BMW. No, you buy Mazda. Save money.
Is this the photographer's name? Or is that the name of the car?
I don't know, but
it's the T to Chuck.
We're gonna recognize you, sir. Whoever did that. Thanks.
Thank you for your work of taking a picture.
Ow.
All right, I think this is the best looking car you've put on the list so far.
This one's cool. We can't make fun of this one.
No.
It's American muscle.
Get out the way. That thing got a Hemi?
Challenger.
It's a little inspired. It's the kind of like Bumblebee in the new Transformers, but
it's kind of like
a little more squatty. Yeah, it kind of looks like it's...
I'm going to drive really fast. But it's cool.
That's one of those cars, though, you just tap the gas. It's like...
Hop the curb and wreck it, yeah.
And you need to fill up your gas tank.
This thing.
You just drive from gas station to gas station.
One of my buddies, one time, they rented a Viper, like for their wedding.
What?
So they're going to drive off in a Viper. And he pulls out, and of course he's going to gun it.
Oh, yeah, he's going to do a couple
He started fishtailing. I was like, it's over. But somehow he brought it back and...
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's not what you want to do in a rental.
No.
With your new bride.
No.
Go flip it.
No, we can't afford a house because we're paying for this Viper we wrecked. Anywho.
That's I like that one. All right, this is our last one.
Yep.
And one of my least favorite cars.
Now, isn't it... Everybody calls it a Mini Cooper. Isn't it really a Cooper Mini?
I don't know idea.
Okay.
They just call it Mini now.
All right. I think it should be Squatting Frogmobile.
Especially in that color.
Angry Frogmobile.
Angry Frog.
You bought me? Are you dumb?
Well, everybody went crazy for this after it was in the Italian Job, right?
Yeah.
Because they were racing Mini Coopers around Rome or whatever. This is not the car you want to be racing around in. You could do a lot better.
I think I may alienate a lot of people with this statement, but I think...
Have we not already?
Every female over 50 likes ugly cars. Like Mini Coopers, Nissan Cubes, that kind of stuff.
Oh, the Cubes. Oh, my. PT Cruisers.
Yep. My mom bought a PT. See, I'm hitting myself here.
Man.
It's just true. If it's true, it's true.
So what's like the over 50 ugly male car equivalent?
I don't know.
Around here it's like a Corvette, I guess. But those aren't really ugly.
So, yeah.
Everybody's got one of those.
Let us know. What's the over... It's hard for... It's our blind spot because we're males.
Yeah. I mean, we're rocking the minivan and we're a Kia family, so we got the Sedona and the Forte. But...
We get the Honda Odyssey.
You got the... Ooh.
Thanks for the promotional support.
Not a sponsor.
No.
Comment below what you think is the ugliest car here. If you're a car guy, if you're offended, if you're a female over 50, you're offended and unsubscribe. We'll see you next week. Fish on Show. We're clearly not car guys.
No.